Find your passion, find your purpose. You've probably heard that 1,000 times, hey? So much pressure on that statement to figure things out. But it's honestly easier said than done. How are you meant to find out what your passion and your purpose is if you feel like shit all the time? If your mind feels foggy, your energy's drained, and you just feel stuck, you probably can't. I know I couldn't. Before you even think about discovering your purpose, I believe you just need to get yourself in the right state. Physically, mentally, emotionally. If you're anything like I was, you're probably stuck in a cycle of instant gratification, scrolling, eating junk food, smoking weed, watching TV, watching porn. How are you meant to discover your purpose and your passion when you're draining yourself constantly? Sure, it might feel good at first, but it gets old really quick. But you're here, which is a huge step, and props to you. So we're going to go into how you can get yourself in the right state to discover your passion and your purpose. The first step is improving your physical health. So if you're a sedentary person and aren't doing any exercise, start doing exercise. How is your mind meant to work when your body feels like shit? It's a non-negotiable. Start going for walks. You don't have to go to the gym yet, but I highly recommend going to the gym when you feel confident in it. For me, the number one thing that helped me when I was feeling lost was hitting the gym. As a young man, it gave me purpose. It was something I could start seeing progress in my life, and that skyrocketed my confidence. And that spilled into every other area of my life. So if you're feeling stuck, start with your physical health. Build your body up, and that'll build your mind up. The second step is improve your mental health. So physical health does impact your mental health and will make a huge difference, but there's more to it than that. You need to cultivate something called mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability to step back and observe your thoughts. Become the observer and not the thinker, detached from them. It's not about being silent and trying to clear your mind of all thoughts. It's just about noticing them and not letting them control you. The best ways to start doing that are guided meditations. So there's heaps on YouTube. Just look up guided meditations. I created a little Notion website that's got a few resources on that I'll link in the bottom of this video. But just try doing one of those. All you have to do is put some earphones on, find a quiet space, and just sit down till the end of the video. If some of these are too hard because they're I think most of them roughly about 10 minutes long, there is other meditation apps like Medito, which let you set a timer. I think the minimum is 3 minutes or something, so there's no pressure if you can't do 10. It's definitely a difficult thing to do. So yeah, always start small. And yeah, I think that'll really make a huge difference. Just build yourself up. If you can't do 10 minutes to begin with, then start with 3. And then maybe the next week do 4. And just slowly build up to doing 10 minutes. There's no pressure whatsoever. Starting small is better than not doing any at all. Breathwork's another really helpful tool, which I find a lot more effective for me than meditation, as it's just a lot more activating. And yeah, if you've learned to focus on your breath. So that really helps for me because sometimes my mind just wanders too badly with meditation and I might fall asleep, or yeah, I just find breath work more activating. And yeah, same thing. On YouTube, there's a lot of guided breath work. Wim Hof's a really popular one. It goes for about 11 minutes, and it's pretty straightforward. It might feel pretty intense to do at the beginning, but you do get used to it, and you feel incredible afterwards. And if any of those don't interest you, go out to nature. Don't bring your phone. Just go out and observe nature. Sit there, watch all the bugs, watch, I don't know, the stream, the river or whatever. Watch the trees and the wind. Just go out with the intention to observe, and I think that'll help you heaps too. And third and final step is cutting out distractions and just things that drain your energy. I think that's really important. Think of it like this. So if you have a bunch of apps running in the background on your phone, even if you're not actively using them, of course your battery's going to drain faster, right? What if you clear these apps? Then your phone's going to run smoothly. It's not going to lag. It's just going to be fast. So think of those distractions like social media, binge eating, binge watching, scrolling, smoking weed, porn. They're the background apps of your life, and they're slowly eating up your energy and your focus. When you cut out those unnecessary distractions, you're going to have so much more energy to do the things you want to do. So start doing more of what fuels you and less of what actually drains you. Where attention goes, energy flows. Remember that. So if you're feeling lost, then focus on doing these things to get your state right. It's important that you do these small steps to actually allow yourself to open up to what you actually want to do. I always struggled to find what I wanted to do because I was so consumed by all the things I didn't want to do. When you take these small steps to start improving your health physically and mentally and free up energy in your life, your passion and purpose will actually naturally come to you. If you found this helpful, I appreciate it if you subscribe, because I'll be sharing a lot more content like this, stuff that's worked for me, and it might work for you if you're anything like me. Also, you might want to check out the resources I've linked below. I've got a Notion website that has a mini course on art of routine and just the resources that have helped me with self-improvement. Your path is yours to create. Take the first step, and I'll see you in the next video.